So it's a shotgun like I thought.
Try me. Wall here. Let's stick him with it.
So he's sort of a May.
I'd never work with the likes of you.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's a dive.
Come and get it, baby. Rolls out.
Let's see what happens. When you jump up, you're expected to do that. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
Try me. That'll keep them up. Criminal, you're slacking. Take your shot.
This is not going to work out. For one, his turtle shell ability, where he just holds his back. I take it if it's for when he blocks, but that is the worst little bitch scream I've ever heard in my life. Why does he have a little bitch scream? See, everyone's playing the tank right now, so 14-minute wait. Everyone's got to test out the new tank. When you put out a new character, they have to have No Limit Arcade. They gotta, because it's the only way. See, No Limits 5v5. You have to. That way everyone picks No Limits 5v5 to test out the new tank. It's the easiest way, actually. It's sort of a must. Because No Limits Arcade is where you go to test out the character against other players. It gives everyone a chance to try it. After the first day, everyone plays their character. Second day, everyone tests whether he can counter him. And third day is when people just play the character.
Prepare to attack.
Yeah, No Limits Arcade is where everyone goes to try out a new character. It just makes sense.
If you're in it with me, you're in it for life.
What's up making it here? I'm thinking more global.
Aye, that's gonna hurt.
It's just May with a shotgun as a tank. They actually made a tank May version.
I can't hear you if you stray.
He's actually got a small hitbox. By the way, guys, if you use your blade dive, you have to melee. It doesn't do anything otherwise. So it seems that you have to press a button to activate. They won't automatically do it. So he has armor. I was right about the 500, 600 HP though.
Getting the objective for you.
Supplying damage increase.
Got my gears humming.
I do like how it sticks to walls and stuff and comes off the walls, so you're forced to actually shoot that from somewhere else other than the target. You have to be more creative. But it has infinite range, so that's something. Winston with the knife, and May with a hybrid May Winston. He's a dive, all right. I got solo ulted. You can't be too trolly though with his secondary fire, it seems. His ult though is more of an AoE effect. Oh, it's a trap ability. So he can't heal himself, so he's definitely easy to kill.
Go it again.
As L1 doesn't work unless you actually focus down your target. It's more of an anti-air thing against Pharahs. He climbs walls? That's the first take I've seen climb walls. He climbs walls, guys. So they climb walls like Genji does, so that's something. That means we can get some fucking air with this character. Climb a wall, then launch yourself off it. Then come down on someone in melee. His jump though ain't that big, that high up.
Hold up, I'm on fire. What else
What's weird is his L2 hits the skybox, so as long as they're in range, it will hit anything above you too. Reinhardt though will devastate this guy. Not Doomfist though, we can stop him. Just by overwhelming him. Just by getting in his face. He's not a brawler, he's a dive, that's I'm gonna hang on this guy now. The ability to climb walls though as a tank, that is something. They don't mention that on the thing. That he can actually climb walls. Yeah, Doomfist won't be able to do shit. Neither will Maga. He just pumps out so much damage. He could fry most tanks because of his high damage output. Yeah, apparently he's only like 300 megabytes of space taking up. But damn, his story is dog shit though. You expect you to feel pity for his ass, but his dumb ass is causing more harm than good.
Welcome to Junkertown.
I feel no pity for him. He chose that.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Okay,
In it with
is
me.
it all?
In it for life. We're meant to stop that thing, yeah?
Hey everybody. By the way, this guy can Genji climb walls and stuff. Yeah, you guys could climb up walls with him like you would Genji, and then you can launch yourself off with your blade, and then slice while you're coming down, because apparently the blade's based off how far you fall over time. So the higher you go up, the further you drop, the more damage you do. Same for the lunge. Further you travel, the more damage you do. He's got a May wall, so he's a May. This is an actual May tank we've been asking for. You know what? I'm going up there to his ass. The tank needs some work. He might be a little overpowered. Because I'm watching him tear other tanks in half like it's nothing. He's a needler. He's a walking, living needler from Halo. Yeah, the explosion from your R1 is actually 50 damage or so. It cannot actually impact a player, though. You have to focus that on a wall or floor. Won't do direct damage with it, though. I've seen it go through people. They won't be adding the rest of his stuff in the sprays and whatnot. Not until after. I can see him work out, but he's gonna be like Ramatra, just a heavy-handed tank that's gonna rely on way too much support to keep him alive. So they merged May. They merged May with Winston to make whatever the fuck that is with a Barissa's gun. I mean, it works, but his design is just god awful, and the story is dog shit. The system wasn't fair. Life's not fair. Get over it. You could have changed the system from within, even afterwards. Causing more death and destruction doesn't help anyone. It makes you just a bad guy that feeds the system as a common enemy. You just turned yourself into fucking dessert. That system's gonna eat you up because your dumbass doesn't know how to change it from within or change the culture without causing violence. Violence is a last resort ditch effort in case that everything else fails and everyone's dying around you. But yours was after the Omni Crisis. You could have made a change like the others did. Yeah, it's slow, agonizingly painful, and no change happens until like you're 50 years later. But it still happens. But you have to do it from within the system to change the system. The system's very flexible. May not like it, but it is. The American system is probably the best system we've ever designed so far.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
We need a better. We could make a better system eventually, but American system is probably the only system I know that
Prepare for battle.
can adapt immediately. Change, alter, and improve. I feel no pity for Hazard.
If you're in it with me, you're in it for
And
me.
they just gave Arissa's gun to
Aim
him.
for
That's
your
a
best
shotgun
at your
now.
pulse.
Oh, by the way, guys, you can climb walls. You can Genji his ass.
Aim for your best out their pulse. Focus on my worst behaviour.
See?
Five,
What's happening?
three, one. Round one. Capture the objective.
Let us keep our questionable choices to a minimum.
That'll cut them up.
Climb over the wall. Do. He's a needler. So what happens if you take the needler from Halo and make it have legs and a personality of dog shit? Yeah, your secondary fire, the purple wall dildo thing, is the only block you have.
Surrender to my will.
Aye, fool me once, but that's it.
Pin it down just does damage and then pins the person in place. I thought it'd be more of a exploding thing, but
Through worse.
I mean his jump itself is just a jump. There's no actual bash or hit into the ground, unless I'm missing something here. Oh, you can do it while mid-jump. Cool. His ult is... They gave him a so he's got a Genji dive type weapon with a pinning ability with a Rissa shotgun with a Maywall. What the fuck? What kind of tank is this? I mean, he works, but...
Let's take out the rubbish.
Do not fight.
He has the personality of a nitwit. No wonder why he's cannon fodder in the military.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Hold on. We can do that.
Oh, you can just hold down the fire, huh? Yeah, this thing's designed for 1v1s. And there's a cat on my lap. Oh, great.
I must recharge. Hold on.
It pinned down Mercy though in mid-air, so it hits the skybox. I get to use this melee mid-air. Further the range, the better. Yeah, you're so heavily reliant on your supports. But it seems when you use your L1, you're blocking your head from getting critted. So, that is something to remember if you don't want to get hit with crits.
I'll have scars this time, lass.
your block ability, or not, does do a massive chunk of damage if it hits anyone what springs out, causing a boop effect. Apparently, if you do hit someone with your knife, you do slightly get a little bit of your armor back. And I mean slightly. 50 is not a lot, but I guess it's something you didn't have a second ago. So meleeing is very important to keep you active in the fight. I thought they were going to give him shield over armor, but because shield will work better with his attack. Getting some armor back from meleeing, I guess that's not too bad about sustainability. Don't pick Doomfist. He gets crushed by these guys. The fact he can hit the skybox where Ramontra can't is so odd. Yeah, this tank requires a support, or else we don't do too well. The fact you can get 50 armor back from meleeing just means that you have to keep meleeing every chance you get. And it's only the melee that counts with your jump attack. So yeah. That's if you hit your knife, though. I wonder if it's 50 per person and not 50 outright. Because if it's 50 outright, I get it. It's to keep you sustained, but it won't keep you alive. Because apparently, it doesn't seem to work once you lose your armor. You won't heal. So it's only just sustaining your armor? That's why I think that shield would probably have been better for him. If he swung with his blade and it regenerated 50 shield, that probably could sustain him a lot better. Plus it makes sense with his spikes and all that, generating a field. But it looks like he has no AoE effect when it comes to his jump attack. His melee jump attack is very weak. It's only there to regenerate and sustain. Are you guys trying out the new tank? You know he can mantle, right? Mantle. Boop, boop, boop. You can mantle with him. It's Genji or Hanzo or whatnot. They gave the tank the ability to mantle of all things. It's the May tank we always wanted, but not as good. I'll regenerate some of that armor, thank you. Junker Queen's gonna have a field day with this guy though. Yeah, he requires so much healing that if you don't have a support, but his melee jump attack, if you nail someone dead on with it, you get 50 armor back. So that's your sustain, is your jump blade. So you're expected to jump around in melee a lot. Oh, he leaves scratches in the wall. Yeah, he's got Junker Queen's sort of heal factor when it comes to his melee blade, so use it as you will. But it doesn't cause damage over time, it's just straight up damage. Damn it. Oh, you can't climb the enemy's walls, but you can climb your own. Damn it. So yeah, he's a dive tank. They actually made a new dive tank. His shotgun does okay, but he doesn't hit as hard. His walls go through people, so it's not made for direct impact. It looks like his L2 is always going to give him a max of 100 damage. L2 is a max of 100. His portable wall is 50. His slash is 50. So he does about 200 damage if you consume all his abilities, along with his shotgun ability that does another 50. So if you use everything, you could kill a squishy.
Yet another stretch of
But
cloudless
odds are the
sky.
squishy is going to be predeterminedly hurt.
Wonderful.
They put these spikes on the base of it so no one else, so Genji and Hanzo can't climb it unless they're a teammate. Huh. So the enemy can't mantle your walls. Why does this tank feel like it was built for 6v6? Also, it seems you do more damage the higher the farther you go with the knife jump. They expect us to use our needle back a lot. They just made the Halo gun into a goddamn character in this game. Roadhog will flatten your ass. Be careful. Getting out. Oh, I touched the spiky wall. I died. Okay, the spiky wall does 25 damage anytime you touch it. That's actually a lot of damage. It's like trying to fight on a cactus. If it's not yours, it's gonna hurt.
The enemy advances on our point. Fend them off. The Iron Horde watches over you.
That explains why you can destroy it within 100 damage. No running from me, Mercy. I know, I'm chasing after her too, because Mercies are too good with this character right now. He can keep her protected. What's weird is his needle effect hits the skybox where Mantra does not. Why does Ramantra's ability not hit the skybox, but this fucker does? Yay! We got our Halo gun as a weapon of character in the game. The needler his legs. It's a shame the character has terrible personality. He's a pity party of a character. I'll fit right in with him. It's good to hear other people though. I love how she's like, get the Mercy! It's like, yeah, I know, I'm going. I already knew that was gonna happen as soon as I saw the Mercy myself. Like, I gotta kill their Mercy! Get over here! Well, I gotta go over there, but okay. But the fact that your wall goes through people means you can hit behind them. They try to back up and spike themselves. It's May wall that does damage. Which is... But if you do direct... If you make that thing hit right underneath them, that spike wall, if it hits right at their feet and go up, and they get hit with a full 125 damage or something like that.
You're in it for life.
What the fuck?
Needler. Anyone play Halo?
Dude, god fucking damn it.
Oh, you should see what happens if his wall hits right underneath the person. You do regenerate 50 armor though if you do hit him with your blade and your dive. The only problem is 50 armor gets removed from you faster than you regenerate it.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah, the new tank's not OP, but he's a dive. You need a support or else he gets shredded. By the way, his needler and his ability, his ult and his needler can hit the skybox as long as you're in range. Okay, yeah.
What the hell is going? What?
Use his jump as much as you can.
Dude. Get out.
You're expected to melee with him every chance you get. His melee is like Junker Queen. It's the only thing you have to regen anything.
Are you fucking kidding me? Man, fuck off, bro. Fuck off. Fuck right off.
Don't touch his walls either. His walls are like maze wall, but does damage.
They're just going behind us like it's standing feet.
It is. I was behind them. They're dive tanks that can mantle off walls, like Hanzo and Genji. You should know good news though. It destroys Doomfist.
It's like this. Lava was fine. This
no,
porcupine bitch is not.
Oh, they're gonna have to tweak him, of course. Because I believe the max damage he can output while using everything in his kit is 300.
Kicking me every time. Oh.
Your wall does damage too. That's why it's spiked. The only ones that can mantle your wall is a teammate. You do block your head hitbox when you use your L2. So your way to block is sort of your needle.
Coming in. Over there.
I'm trying to not die right now.
Ow. So low.
Yeah, I know. I meleeed him to get back some of my armor. He's got a Junker Queen blade, a Winston dive, Orissa's gun turned into a shotgun. May's wall of death.
I wonder if I can hear you because I'm really around.
Most likely. Yeah, apparently just regular meleeing won't work. You have to use your dive melee to regenerate anything back with this tank. That explains why you get it every 2 seconds. So, it's so weird to have a May Orisa Halo needle tank. Oh, Bastion and him would work great together. Havoc and Bastion, he pins him down, then Bastion ults, leaving it wide open for him to use it on everyone that's there. Freebies. They can't move.
There we go. Now.
He's got no range drop off though for a tank. That is that's really gross.
Doesn't it feel gross?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, when you think about all the things that released over the years, and then they just released him.
The Needler from Halo as a tank?
Yeah.
He's okay, but remember, this is a play test. He's going to be tweaked before he comes out.
Right?
But you're not expected to fight 5 at once, either.
I mean, look how the way we lost. You see what kind of height he got, bro?
Nah, you have to you have to mantle to get the height you need for the drop.
And I just think the porcupine bitch got too much help. Magua and Bastion I know could just sponge him and kill him off, but there's no way to get out of that.
You need a support no matter what. This character does better with a support.
Yeah.
The only way to sustain him is his blade jump, and that's it. That's nothing. That's him diving into blade jump, and then he'll be shredded in seconds if he doesn't have a support. His HP for 500 is actually low for a tank. I thought they would give him more of a 600, but I was right about 500, 600 HP. The ult, though, I thought it'd be more of a it hits the ground and explodes. You know, just a damage effect in a more of a straight line. That makes it impossible to pass through until after it, you know, goes kablooey. But since it just pins them there, and you rely on your teammates to polish off the rest. It's like May's ice thing, but they can attack back and move. So they ain't frozen in place. But it's the size of May's ult. So there's that. I mean, I get it. This tank is not that special. He's actually quite weak. Just by playing him, I can feel that he will implode. He might actually be buffed when he comes out. But I feel like shield would have been a better option for him over armor. Because being able to just jump out and then regenerate your shield to jump back in and then slice with your blade to keep your shield sustained is more than enough. But what would I know? I only have 30 years of gaming and balancing experience. Huh, what do I know? I love how the new tank is just the Halo Needler with legs.
I don't even know what that is, but it's good.
The Halo Needler? You know, the game Halo? The gun with the needles?
I don't know that, I'm sorry.
Oh god, we're old. And Halo's outdated now. By the way, guys, your jump attack is the only sustain you have for a tank.
No, use this. The L2, also, by the way, gives you, it does damage mitigation.
Well, yeah, because you're blocking your crit hitbox.
No, it doesn't spot damage like a remarkable block.
I know, but I'm saying, though, it also blocks your head from being critted. Your hitbox for your head is blocked with your gun. It blocks you from getting hit in the head. And that purple wall is a May wall, technically, that has spikes on it, so they can't mantle it or touch it. You take 25 damage every time you touch that damn.
Damn, oh my god, I just hit a combo on me. Oh my god. Got him!
Oh, by the way, if you hit the purple wall right at the base of their feet, they'll take 100 damage. Because people have been exploding people with it right now. It's a little bugged. Because sometimes it might do 100 damage, and sometimes it might just do 9 billion damage. It's random. I just sneezed and missed my shot because of that.
So why is no one doing the
Your melee's important. Constantly use that melee jump. You get it back every 2 seconds. I missed it though. Your back is weak though.
Oh, I'm out.
But by the way, you can
I took someone it. They ran into it. Damn. That's cool.
You, by the way, you can mantle with this tank like Genji.
Yeah, I know.
I know a lot of people.
I picked them up pretty quickly because he's actually kind of similar to the DC style, and I don't want to take you, man.
Not really. He's pretty much Winston combined with May with an Orisa gun. That's a shotgun.
I would say the gun's more of a JQ gun.
Now this is what Orisa's original gun looked like.
I don't know what it looks like or how it functions, but it's closer to a JQ gun.
Nah.
I feel it's closer to a JQ gun, personally.
Ow. 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 I can't believe I was holding on. That ult, by the way, you could do mid-air and jump. Life Weaver's been keeping me alive. A couple times he's accidentally grabbed me.
Otherwise, the ultra's like has a few meters.
It's just as big as May.
No, I think it's bigger. It's like 30 meters, bro.
That's May's.
Oh, okay.
Most ults are about 30 meters on average, no smaller. They're usually bigger too. Sigma's is 40.
I'm a fire starter.
Damn it.
I wonder if this drops down. No. His wall fire will not go down.
I know. Yeah, it doesn't arc. It doesn't arc. I've tested it.
I've been testing this too.
I've tested it for a really long time. Oh, this is different. I hear lots of people compare this to Doom.
Actually, he shreds Doom.
Yeah, but they compare him to Doom a lot.
Because he's a dive?
Dive and also he has the shield thingy.
Not really. He's not really a shield.
Well, yeah, not a shield, like a block.
Oh wow, he has a block, so does Ramatra, but Ramatra's brawl.
Yeah, but like the jump and stuff, it's kind of like the Doom.
Yeah, I wouldn't compare him to Doom or Ramatra because they're stronger and more balanced than this character is. This character is just getting tested by us right now, technically. They'll take all the data they get from this and then alter him when he comes out next week with the new season.
The ultra is getting spam in the class. Spam.
I like it when you miss and you leave.
I've been rolled. I've been getting rolled.
Well, you're a long range fighter for one. No, wait, you're the wrong. I thought you were the Life Weaver. Because you need support. You need a support with this character. He can't sustain himself well enough to stay alive without support. Which makes the supports useful.
They were already using them in Telegram, so. Those are already using them. I assume this is paid to?
I'm only using them because I'm streaming. And I wanted to see what this guy could do.
They were streaming?
Yeah. You do know as soon as you play online, 99% of the time it's someone streaming, right? That's just a given. Some tanks, though, are outright devastating this guy. Some tanks will counter him. Cool to see Sigma just totally says fuck him. Sigma destroys him. Doomfist gets destroyed by him because he gets pinned down. What's weird though is when he slashes against the wall with his blade, I didn't know it was a double or triple blade because as soon as you slash you see 2 to 3 marks on the wall, but you only see one blade. I get why his back is his weak point, though, kind of. His back is his weak point because that's where the jar of goo is. So if you do damage to that jar on his back, it'll cause him more damage. Because you have to give him somewhere they could take damage. But yeah, I figured him blocking his head with his gun was gonna make it where you couldn't be critted in the head. They tied that into his ability. But other than the meager, what, 50 mitigated damage you take to you when you block, he doesn't last very long. And it's only about 10 seconds you can block for at a time. And you get no charge for it. So it's a bit of a... Surprised that kid was shocked to find out people stream. It's like, yeah, kiddo. Anytime you're playing any multiplayer game, someone's going to be streaming 99% of the time. That's just a given. You should automatically assume anytime you're playing online multiplayer, someone's streaming. Oh yeah, Reinhardt devastates this guy. He gets pinned and instantly killed after like 2 swings of the hammer.
With me, you're in it for life. Clear skies.
Why is there 2 claw marks when you use your jump? Guys, jump attack into the wall and slash. Why is there 2 hits instead of just 1?
Take your shot.
Mine's doing 2. Eh?
Over here.
Is it the angle you take it at or something? Save that wall, it's the closest thing you have to a defense. Nothing like playing as the Needler from Halo. Get the health packs though. Don't touch their walls. They hurt. I'm gonna go in there. You'll be destroyed. They got a support. We don't. Having a support is a big deal with this tank. He barely sustains himself every time he uses his jump lunge to cause damage to regen. Yeah, this tank is really heavily reliant on his abilities over his actual gunfire.
Can't have that. Toss me back over the hookie. Yeah, that'll get in the way.
Yeah, you kind of need support for them. If Reinhardt blocks up, then it shouldn't pin him because it doesn't go through barriers apparently. So he can't block it with his barrier.
I've been through worse.
This is a weird dive May Orisa Winston fucking combination. I do like he can mantle because that'd be the first tank that actually can mantle. And that lets you get more range if you want to climb up a wall. Then behind your tank, behind you, Reinhardt. You have to hit those knives attacks though, or you won't be able to sustain yourself. Not very well.
That one scratched the pain.
Weirdly enough though, your purple dildo wall well, we got the May tank we always wanted. Not the way we wanted it, though. Because the purple wall will do 25 damage anytime you touch it. But it does a shit ton of damage if you make it explode at the end of their feet. Because it forces them up, but they take full damage from the exploding part of it when it outward impacts on top of the spikes. I'm gonna climb this wall. Thank God he can mantle because that is actually cool.
I've been through worse.
My power emanates.
I'd rather solo ult his ass just to be a bitch about it.
Get this one.
Yeah, if you replace your body parts with the machines, are you the same person you were before, or are you someone new?
Let's get moving. This is the last stretch. Do not leave the robot.
No, it's good that Reinhardt and Sigma can counter him outright. Ooh, that guy's in pain. I've seen some people accidentally fall out of the map though because they press themselves too close to a wall with this wall thingy.
Play of the game.
Yeah, as I'm saying, this tank is not bad, but also it's gonna have problems. This tank looks like it's going to be very easy to implode their asses outside of fighting other versions of the same guy. We don't get a true understanding of the characters, a true understanding of limitations of this character until we play him more thoroughly in different modes other than 5v5, no limits. No limits just lets you test it and try out the tank for yourself. And that's it, so you can get a feel of his kit, and then you have to really test it by playing that tank with other tanks and supports and whatnot. No, look. Is his knife jump giving me anything back out of it other than just a knife jump? It should be. He's got a lot of synergy with a lot of characters. May, Bastion. Anyone he can pin down the enemy and then the enemy can go for it. The fact Ramatra though can't hit the skybox with his abilities, it's kind of stupid. His mental is not as good as Genji's and Hanzo's and Kiriko's, but the fact he can mental for a tank is so weird.
I'll change that.
See, sometimes you can only get one slash, and sometimes it counts as two, or three, depending.
Got my gears humming.
Thank you, Mercy. They took the point. These guys shouldn't be hard to kill if we have a support. We just gotta keep our support protected.
I'm fine. Barely felt it.
You can use any of his abilities mid-air. So. I may have died, but we took the point. I don't care. Mercy could always res me too. Don't let Roadhog get away with it. You can actually counter him by being in his face the whole time. Weirdly enough, this tank counters half the other tanks. The other half, though, completely devastate you. Dodger rolls at them. It does damage. But try to hit the things nearby them. Don't worry, I got the Widow. Watch out for Echo. His mitigation block ain't too bad since it's technically just the Halo Needler, but still. He's a very mobile tank for some reason. Like, insanely mobile.
Go it again.
He's not a brawler, though. You can't treat him like that.
Objective lost.
Yeah, the requirement is we need a support. No matter what, this tank is necessarily needs a support, or else his sustain doesn't hold him for shit. That wall, the fucking maze of wall people put up is funny.
I'm fine. Bill, listen, get with me. Oh, we'll not be climbing that one. See you at the next point.
Yeah, your purple wall though does a shit ton of damage. I've seen people insta-kill full fucking village tanks with it for some reason because there's a bug. But you have to hit it dead on center at their feet, and they have to take the whole thing. It only has half the health of Maywall though, so it's easy to break with a few shots.
That one scratched the paint.
Aim for the echo and whatnot. I was so close. I just needed one more foot shot, and I would have killed one of them. Aim for their feet with a wall. And they might get flinged up, but they'll take a shit ton of damage.
Adaptive circuit engaged. Hazard.
Feels like Hazard was a tank made to be in a 6v6 format, not a 5v5. It feels like an off tank. Behind you guys, you're getting lasered by Echo. She completely devastates us. People are figuring out counters already to this character, which is 90% of the roster, but still.
Pain's nothing to me.
Don't get off the point.
Defeat.
Yeah, I figured. Echo is just murking people because of the fact that her lasers and sticky completely counters Havoc. Well, I guess I'll just get my free 500 XP. It used to be a loot box, and then that's what you just did. You just played flex to get all loot boxes you can in the game, and unlock 99% of everything without paying a penny into it. Maybe that's why they don't want to bring back loot boxes, knowing full well it's actually a better way of earning everything for free, and they just want money, so. Though they've been underwater for the last 3 years, so that layoffs and shit. Not to mention the lawsuits of racism, sexism, blah blah. You know, the bullshit that happens. It's Blizzard after all. Wouldn't surprise me. Everyone that plays this mode probably thinks Havoc sucks because of the fact he's required to have a lot of aid.
Spend every moment growing into who you truly are.
Torb, I need your turret. Yeah, Havoc's not that strong because of the fact that he gets beaten by 90% of the roster. But he's a dive through and through. Havoc's weak point is his back. As long as you can get behind a Havoc, you can destroy him. Not to mention Reinhardt beats him and all that. What is with all these red dots all over the wall? What are these? Oh, is that a graphical error from the walls he places? I need Torb to put down his turret so I can use it. And you wonder when I mean by I use it, is I bring it up into high ground. There's nowhere they can dodge from this turret. Torb's turret becomes high ground cover with me around. Still waiting for it to come back. I mean, I can reach you guys from here, so it's fine. Just destroy the wall instead of worrying about it. It's only half the strength of a melee wall.
Fallen. Take care. Up we go.
I'm blocking off the staircase right there for them to come up. Havoc, if you time it just right when you put... time out your wall right underneath someone's legs, it can end up doing a shit ton of damage. I'm trapped between two rocks and a hard place. Whoops, my tree got in the way. Okay, man, you could pop out. I'll pull you out. Yeah, you guys can't leave us that far away. I'm up here for a reason. Holy shit, 10,000 healing. That new tank required so much of my time and effort to keep him alive. He's good though, but not the best. They're probably gonna tweak him after the weekend to be a little stronger. I could have swore they would have gonna give him shield over armor because that would be a better option for his kit to have shielding instead of armor. Because shielding regenerates faster, and it only has a half strength of armor. But if they made his dive slash regenerate shielding, like they do with the Venture on his drill forward, with the dive cut with his blade, would be the same effect for shield, it would work. It would work for the tank to be a dive. As it stands now, he's wonky. He's okay, but not the greatest when it comes down to being a hero. What the hell is wrong with this? Lunge forward, activate against the slash at enemies, knocking them back. Oh, it's a boop? I must have been getting healed every time I used the lunge slash then. Spike guard, protect yourself from frontal damage, firing homing spikes to nearby enemies, and regenerating ammo. Oh, that's... So you use up all your ammo instead of reloading, you just block and then do damage. Jagged wall, launches a spike wall that damages and knocks back nearby enemies. Okay. He has vault. Vault's fine. A tank with vault is different. Though that makes sense, him having a vault being a dive character with Genji, Hanzo, and Kiriko all doing the same effect. It seems all vault characters are dive characters. So a full team of vaulting would be beneficial. Yeah, so apparently his block regenerates ammo. He has 0 self-sustain, apparently, for the new tank. Which is okay, I guess. He vaults and then dives in. There's a few bugs with his kit already that people found. If he shoots his wall right underneath your feet, he can insta-kill you. That might be patched though by then. This is just a test. This is a test run after all. We're gonna find out all his little quirks and problems and then they'll patch them out. I got McCree on my ass. These tanks require a lot of self-sustain. Though I guess that gives the support something to do. Because, yeah, the new tank gets obliterated by anyone who has a good support team. That just focus on the tank needing it. The new tank is actually very flimsy. He's got a lot of boop. I noticed he's a very boopy tank. His slash can boop you, his wall can boop you. His ult works great with Bastion's ult. Because if he pins everyone in the ground and I ult with Bastion, it's just freebies. They're all stationary there. Quick, Lucio, get us there. Too late. You're second on. I haven't been able to play DPS for so long that I'm suck at it. It's been a long, long time. I want chicken. I feel like armors might be a handicap that devs use because they have no idea what to do with some of the characters. I knew I would die. They're focusing me down because I'm playing Bastion. Bastion, for God's sakes. Can't blame them. Yeah, I figured that a new tank was a dive just by looking at his kit. But the fact his blade only boops. Do you think he would have been given some sustain because of it? He's not going to be the most popular tank, I could tell. He'll be used for a bit because he's the new flavor of the month, but he'll be gone within a season or two. Because that tank is not at all that big of a threat compared to the others. Anna, you need to play further back. I mean, you are a sniper with no damage drop off or any negative effect for playing as far as you can. Anna's in the front line, always like, give me the freaking shivers. Like, what the hell are you doing? As long as you can find the angle, you'll have it. Maybe because I'm an Anna main and I can't stand frontline Annas. It makes no sense. Your range is infinite. With no penalty. Downpour. Rain down a torrent of spikes, immobilizing enemies. Yeah, it makes sense. And it still does damage when they get pinned to the ground. But barriers can block it as long as you just look up. So it seems. As far as I can tell, I didn't see Bastion get... not Bastion, but Winston get pinned by it. That one time because of... his bubble was up. Which is... makes sense. I mean, it's a barrier. So Winston counters him pretty hard. Which is another dive. All they did was add a booping dive character.
Like you don't know.
This is why I like you.
Look it off.
Yeah, the new tank's just a dive tank with no sustain, so you supports have to...
If you want me to
What about him?
stand very still.
Yee.
But also avoid the bullets.
What the... It seems every character that can mantle is a dive. Which is funny as hell. Your knife does a boop effect though. It's a forward jump boop. As long as you slash them with it. It seems to have some damage though. Pretty decent amount. That tank won't do too well as he is now. They might have to buff him. Because granted, he does do a good amount of damage. So either his pin move is pretty much there to help with your team finishing off the enemies. It doesn't seem to actually outright kill unless they're less than half health. So his ult does like 100 damage total. So you pin him down and then someone has to come in and finish it off. But the thing about his ult though is it's very compatible with a shit ton of characters. Soldier's ult, Venture and his ult being a shockwave. Which is just a nightmare for supports because they're gonna have to babysit to make sure you don't die. Soldier's is ult, by the way. Got him. Watch out. Soldier has ult, their tank has ult, let's see, who else has ult? Lucio has ult, and so does Moira. They have a Mei now, though. She does not have ult. She must have switched. Wait, she didn't have ult already. Was I off by a few? They pretty much gave us the Mei tank we always wanted. He's just way more divey. I'm up here, Mercy. Oh, never mind. I'll come down to you then. Wait, he got me while I was underground. What the fuck? Yeah, that block of yours, tank, reloads your gun. So you can fire until it's almost empty, block, and if the needles hit, it reloads your gun. Weirdly enough. You're a walking needler from Halo. His wall also boops if you touch it. That hurt though. The self-regen though, I don't like that. I still don't like that in this game.
I won't either. Good eye, mate.
Tank, where are you going?
Ultimate's ready.
My ultimate's ready for anyone. I got one wave off. Though I've been finding a lot of cheaters lately too. Why do the cheaters always come out like that? With their they're like, I just have good aim. 100% accuracy is not fucking possible, dipshit. You might want to tone down your auto aim. So it at least looks like you're missing once in a while. Fucking soldier. I'm gonna just report that soldier after this, because he's too accurate for his own fucking good. Such thing is too good for your own good, which is a thing. Who's the soldier on their team? Spectre? Okay, I'll report Spectre. Psychopathic. Our tank's in danger. Oh yeah, I muted it. I was gonna say report soldier because he cheated. I forgot I muted my chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe and blah blah YouTube's usual bullshit. The tank's okay, but he's gonna be altered well before he comes out. If they thought that he was gonna look like a good guy with that stupid backstory, then yeah, he's not the good guy. I feel no pity for a dumbass like that. Oh, blame the system. The system's doing exactly what it's meant to do. Not anyone's fault but your dumbass for not knowing how to use it to your advantage. Since the system is very flexible and easy to manipulate into your favor. It's not hard. It's really not. You just gotta figure out how. For one, you have to think for yourself and not be cannon fodder. And higher education doesn't mean you're smarter either. There's people that have the street smarts that make fucking people from college look like a bunch of dipshits. Though it's not hard, since college degrees and diplomas are just toilet paper that's on really expensive ass toilet paper. Well, put yourself in $500,000 debt for worthless TP. I gotta study in feminism. That ain't gonna get you a job anywhere. They want someone that can work that machine. That's what you should have been studying at trade school. To work the machinery. They don't want or care that you are have feelings. They don't care. They want a cog to put in the machine. And you could be the cog to help or a cog that just breaks down and becomes worthless. And then you blame everyone else for your boo-hoo pity party. Fuck off with that bullshit.
Spend every moment.
I did not feel pity for Havoc making bad decisions in his life just because he came from a broken home. Boo-hoo. So did I.
More fear.
Doesn't give you a right to kill and harm others for your own needs. How is my character bigger than Havoc? The actual fuck is with this, Blizzard?
Stylish! You ought to be a creep. Something for the stick. The payload advantage.
Why is there Moira more tanky right now than our tank? Don't go out there yet. Yeah, he is a dive tank though. That's 100% true. And the Havoc, the guy who's playing Hazard, there's a bug. If you hit your thing on the bottom of their feet and it explodes just right, you can kill them instantly.
不洗澡。
So it is a wave, not a circle. That's interesting. I knew that Havoc looked like it went out forwards, but it looks like it goes all around you. It doesn't though.
Give it another try.
Payload's so slow.
Bring in the rain!
Why you guys getting cut off? Moira's playing like she's a tank, which is hilarious. Moira, you have more range than you think you do.
Payload's the city's up right now.
You're Sombra. You can go heal yourself with a health pack or something you can hack.
Feeling better, I hope.
I know when we said we wanted Mei to be a tank, we actually meant the character Mei, not, you know. Push the payload and you'll get the tree with you.
No one can hide from the hunter.
Bounding forth. My tree is gone. Find cover. Air call. That should do it.
Sorry. I had to pull you out. You were getting slammed in the back by a bastion. You almost died. Oh, have it. Hazard. They found that there's a bug with May's ice ability where she turns into an ice cube and your ice block. If you manage to get her mid-change with your own cube and trap her within your purple stuff, she won't heal anymore. She'll actually take damage while being in her ice state. There's some bugs with the game with this character, but that's what we're playing it for.
An enemy here. Heavy flow. Remember firelight. Life protects life. An enemy. I'm on fire.
Moira, we gotta get out. Everyone died.
Enemy here. An enemy here.
Oops. Do I counter you? My bad, Hazard. I didn't know I countered you this hard. Why are you EMPing now?
Stop. Can't have it getting worse.
Havoc, don't back up. Why is my guy so big? I don't like the size of my of the Life Weaver. He's just too big. Well, at least I countered half the shit they threw at us. Mostly through healing. But yeah, Life Weaver, definitely a support that counters Havoc heavily. Because the tree, the pedal platform, the pole makes Havoc's whole kit almost worthless against him. Try to pin me to the ground? Pedal platform. Try to pin my team to the ground? I just put up a fucking tree. And then it's like, what now? We'll be out before you even have a chance to kill us. I can also pull them out of there. In itself, so yeah, Life Weaver counters. Life Weaver does counter Havoc heavily. You got 2 dives to go in with you, Havoc, and then you got 2 ranged characters to pull your ass out. Me to pull you out, and Ash to shoot anything that's following us.
Now these punks I can ride with. Hey. Hello. Lots more options from above.
Aw, the bug doesn't work no more? Because sometimes you can push out of it doing that. The pedal platform blocks them from coming in. That's all it does. Havoc, you got Havoc on your guy's tail. His block lets him reload his gun. There's no sustainability on that tank. He can't sustain himself. Sadly, his knife is a boop dive. Though there is a bug with his ice wall thing. If you hit them right at the base of their feet and they get trapped, it kills them. It's only 9 billion health and whatnot damage-wise. It's an interesting bug to say the least. Damn it! Can't mantle the red balls though. I see you, Reaper. Man, that has range on it. Get on point, I'm putting up tree. Who wants infinite health points right now? Because of tree being... Too bad for him, Lifeweaver counters Havoc. Don't touch the wall, it's 25 damage every time you touch that damn thing. Wait, did they shrink Lifeweaver's model down? No, he's still pretty large. But I don't think he's as big as before. Did they put in a quick little patch in or something? Because I noticed that I'm not getting hit as easily. He is the biggest support in the game, but something... He does feel different. I think they shrunk him, which I'm all for that. Shrink Lifeweaver down to nothing but the size of Moira. Moira probably should be the standard size for all supports. No, he's actually... Did they actually make him smaller? Did they finally... They thinned him out. Just as tall, but I think they thinned him. Wish I had a comparison to put right next to him. Because he does look tinier, in a way, but I don't know. Either I'm getting better with the character, or they actually did something to him. Because I'm not getting hit as easily as before.
Make history.
Got a good cigar and a big iron among you. What more does a man need? Maybe something to drink.
A cowgirl to ride his horsey.
Classical archaeology? My favorite!
I'm always on the watch behavior. Always on the watch behavior. 3, class. 1. Round 1.
Yeah!
By the way, he's a boop tank that dives. Everything he does has a boop effect, apparently. His knife boops, his wall boops, his ult pins, but well, he can't boop on everything he does. And his block reloads for him. So they make it a diving boop tank. That's what they did. They're ulting everything they got! But that means we have better ult economy when we get there. So McCree, wait till he pins them down to ult them. Wait for the tank. McCree, wait for the tank to pin them first before you ult them. Well, I took the advantage when he ulted him. I went in there and wow, this is... Yep, dive works for a dive tank. Hazard is a dive through and through. A booping dive to boot. So he goes in, swings his blade to boop him away, then put down his wall to block off any progress from them.
I get to work with a real cowboy. What's it like in the American West?
Lizards and dirt, far as the eye can see.
Wow.
What? Venture is... he's great with Hazard because they work together.
Tastes like dirt.
But yeah, his pin is mostly his pin only does 100 damage. So the tank must have someone help him with polishing off a few enemies. So this kind of map is Hazard's playground. Just watch with your jumps, you might accidentally yeet yourself. You have no sustain though, sadly. You can block, which reloads your ammo. Yeah, his blocking reloads for him. There is a bug with his wall that has to do with May's ice cube. If you time it just right, you trap her into your own personal spike wall, which causes her damage instead of healing. But that's a bug. They'll probably patch that out, hopefully. Though the boop he does with his knife ain't that big of a boop. You'd think it would have been better. Ow. Though his wall does do 25 damage per time you touch it. Also, his block mitigates damage and prevents him from getting headshotted too, while helping him reload, but still. Bastion's at half health right now. You could boop off all of them right there if you know how to jump just right. Yeah, that's a risky ass boop knife.
That one hurt. The battle ignites me. Ow! These beats are fire! Excavation initiated!
Oh, that's a good way to end this. Yeah, that's good. Okay, my play of the game was... Don't tell me it was just that one. Oh, fuck. Okay, it was a double. I like Venture. He's got a great kit. It's just... the whole playing identity politics bullshit with characters in a game that's obvious full of shit, and no one's gonna like it. Since the truth is all organic life is binary, whether you like it or not. Now, non-organic life, on the other hand, is not. So, technically, if you want to get technical with it, the only true non-binary characters in this game are Orisa, Ramatra, Zenyatta, any robots. Omnics, for one. Bastion, since they're non-organic life. That's how that actually works, if you know your biology and how organic life functions as a whole. And when it comes to DNA strands and coding of a human, of any living thing's cellular structure. Now, if you find something that's not organic, then yeah, that's different. But also, they, them is actually a binary pronoun for groups of males and females. So, you might want to find a different word. Because it makes no sense and also makes you sound like a dipshit talking about yourself in the third person as a group. It's weird! It makes no sense in any language. You look like a nutjob who escaped asylum. This is why no one takes it seriously. Or gives any dignity to it. I'm not saying they don't exist. I say make sure you understand what you're talking about. By the laws of science, physics, and biology, it makes no sense. Also, it makes you sound crazy. But that's it for my stream.